Mini episode 1739 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Welcome to mini episode 1739 of the FDH Lounge. This is FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our spoiler-free review of the AMC and AMC Plus dramedy Kevin Can F Himself. Here's our top 5 things to know about this program. Number 5, it's a very innovative program, playing upon the cliche of the stereotypical put-on suburban housewife from so many sitcoms, but she is portrayed partially in those sitcom settings and partially in very dark, dramatic settings. By the way, those are full-spectrum dark settings, with depressing and foreboding lighting reflecting the subject matter. The protagonist, Allison, wishes to escape her miserable life with her inconsiderate a-hole of a husband, Kevin, and she is shown in this light, again, literally and figuratively, when he's not around. When he is around, it's bright lighting, a laugh track, and Kevin's idiocy being played for laughs instead of the soul-crushing reality of living under his thumb. No other program has ever played with the dynamics of drama and comedy in a manner quite like this. Number 4, Allison, who had wanted to escape her dead-end surroundings in the working-class Boston suburb of Worcester, instead finds herself surrounded by off-putting elements of them everywhere. Kevin's oafish father, Pete, is often hanging around for the sitcom buffoonery, as are two neighbors, Kevin's dim-witted sidekick Neil and his jaded sister Patty. Initially, Patty goes from seeing Allison as a stuck-up gal who thinks she's above everyone else to a good friend once Allison bottoms out in her depression and desperation. Seeing her situation as hopeless, Allison works through various ideas about how to kill Kevin, and one of them plays off of an illicit connection to Patty's beauty salon. Patty is a reluctant helper with some of Allison's crazier ideas, but she becomes a truly supportive friend while working around her brother, who is a complete sycophant for Kevin, and her significant other, who is a significant obstacle. Number 3. It's a sign of how effective the divide in the show between the dramatic and comedic elements are, that some of the most anticipated moments are when characters who have exclusively been in the sitcom world inhabited by Kevin, or the dramatic world away from him, cross over to the other side. That's the mark of a program that has really made its central concept work. Number 2, the writing and direction is magnificent and is more than matched by an outstanding cast. Annie Murphy makes you feel every bit of Allison's doomed and ongoing psychological torture, and Mary Hollis Inboden as the tart-tongued Patty matches the intensity. Eric Peterson brings the buffoonish Kevin to life as Alex Bonifer does for Neil. Raymond Lee portrays Sam, Allison's old flame who is perplexed and dismayed by her behavior as he gets sucked into her downward spiral. And Jamie Denbo plays Allison's Aunt Diane, in some ways an older version of her trapped and unhappy self, although she subsequently makes choices that are as bold and messy as Allison's. Number 1. Not every show that swings for the fences with an adventurous concept like this one makes it work, but Kevin Can F Himself sure does. There are many, many moments of legitimate danger mixed in with the safe moments of sitcom goofiness, and neither element feels less credible for being a part of the same program as the other one. Allison's journey of taking control of her life for the first time ever, riddled as it is with bad choices born of no experience in charting her own course, does lead to lessons learned that progress logically to the series finale. Along the way, the tension ramps up deliciously and fuels one of the most critically successful gambles on a high-concept idea in recent TV history. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.